What is going on, guys? It's your boy Dyllan and welcome back to another Z location and recommendations video. This is the week of January the 19th. This week's Z is in the tower just above Dead Orbit, behind him. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So as always, you can buy a fated engram for 97 legendary shards. This will pretty much guarantee you an exotic that you don't already currently own. Now do be warned, if you have all exotic armor pieces on one class, you're going to have to go on your hunter or a titan, obviously if you're missing any exotics on those classes as well, so do bear that in mind. For the weapon this week, we've got tractor cannon for 29 legendary shards. This personally I have never used, although it is pretty funny to watch people use it in the Crucible. Basically when you shoot a blast with this, it basically blasts the enemy backwards. Basically you can push people off the maps or into walls and they'll die from like impact damage and all that sort of stuff. It's pretty funny, but other than that, doesn't really serve too much of a purpose. Moving on to the hunters this week, we've got Knucklehead Radar for 23 legendary shards. This basically provides your radar whilst you are aiming down your sights. So basically, if you've used the Mida multi-tool before, it's exactly like that, but for all primary weapons. Well, all weapons in the game actually. So pretty solid helmet if you play a lot of Crucible, but other than that, meh. For Titans, this week we have Actium War Rig for 23 legendary shards. Personal favourite of mine, I love using this on my Titan with the Uriel's Gift. I know, I'm a scrub, but it is pretty solid. It steadily reloads a portion of your auto rifle's magazine from reserves, and it's really good. If you love using assault rifles, I'd definitely recommend this. For the waters this week, we've got Traverse's Steps for 23 legendary shards. So this is basically an all-round increase in movement speed. You'll reload energy weapons as well when you're basically sprinting. Pretty solid exotic. I actually really like using this on Voidwalker with Blink with a high mobility build, and you just bomb it around the map. So it's a pretty decent exotic, but if you don't really, if you're not too keen on running and getting around really fast on like a Voidwalker with Blink and all that sort of stuff, it doesn't really serve much of a purpose. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for Zer this week. Obviously you do have your 3 coins down here as well for 31 legendary shards. And there you guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome rest of your day. Peace.